Hello, fellow sages. So, went to the flea market this weekend and found a couple things for my customizing of the core. It's always great to get some bare arms. This is kind of a harder figure to find nowadays. You can't buy it in the store anymore. And the bigger thing about it is, not only does he have the bare arms, but I've actually shaved the head down some before and made a pretty cool looking mask figure without the Chinese helmet. I do have, of course, one of these I'm keeping that I just have, but this one was kind of interesting because it has, like, it's almost like someone customized it already. So I was kind of happy to see that out in the wild. Of course, troll arms. You know, pretty good arms for customizing too, because he's got some cool detailing on there with the wrap on one arm and the bare arms on the other, where he's not wearing military fatigues all the way down like most of the other figures. So that can make for some good customizing fodder. And of course, it's always great to have a backup condor. He has that smaller neck peg, so he works with certain size heads better than others. And of course, he has a different body shape. Like, you can dremel this down to a more narrow figure if you're needing somebody who's a little thinner for what you're trying to accomplish. In fact, all these guys have narrower figures than some of the core bulky figures. Now, my big happy find was this guy right here. And this is a really cheap figure. I got both these guys for 50 cents. Well, 50 cents each, two for $1. But this is the one that I like. I've found this guy once before, and that's where my custom came from. Right here. This custom with the gas mask on came from that head, that mask. So what I did is I took a head from one of my extras. I shaved down the face all the way down flat so that the back of the mask that's on this leg, which is just removable, like I just cut it off, would slide right over, glue that in place, and then I sculpted hair up around that figure. So I was glad to find another gas mask figure to make another custom. The other cool thing about this figure is this armor pegs comes right off the peg, and you pretty much have ready-made armor if I were to need some shoulder pad looking armor for somebody. This head I used for a custom also, because it's still a good size head for these figures. I don't know much else I would use on the figure. I mean, it does have you know, gun here and some pouches and stuff. You might be able to scavenge for certain types of armor and things of that nature. Anyway, I also got the rifleman here. His head is kind of cocked all weird, and he's got one eye closed and stuff. This thing has almost no articulation. It does this, so I don't know what I'll use, what I'll be able to scavenge from this. But I mean, it was only 50 cents, and it was pretty much either the guy might have change, or I might have just been buying this guy for $1. So pretty much two for $1, not a bad deal. Anyway, thanks for checking out my videos. Hope they help you with your hunts and customizing. Thank you.